Hey, it's Sam from Tigit Motorbikes. In today's video, I'm going to discuss how to find basic necessities when you're traveling on a road trip around Vietnam. The two basic necessities are gas for your bike and food for you. Finding gas is a lot easier than you'd think in Vietnam. The gas stations stand out very easily in small villages and tiny towns. If you can't find a gas station, then don't worry. Locals are very industrious and they do cash in on this. They will sell gas bottles from their own home. They'll keep a supply of gas throughout the year and they'll actually siphon the gas into smaller bottles. The last time I checked, it's 50,000 dong for 2 liters or 100,000 dong for 5 liters. If you do find that the gas stations are closed, don't worry, there'll be locals selling the gas from their homes. If you can't find the gas station, then you need to look for a sign that says Zang. So it's X-A-N-G with a breve over the A. It means gas in Vietnamese. This country runs on motorbikes and gas keeps things moving forward. If you can't find gas, you know the locals can't find gas, and that stops life in this country. I would not recommend for anyone to carry an extra gas bottle when they're on the road. I don't think it's necessary unless you're going off-road into the jungle. A lot of people worry that they don't speak Vietnamese when they're traveling Vietnam. The language can be quite visual sometimes, so when you are filling up at a gas station, you raise your hand, or like this. The gas station attendant will know exactly what you mean. If you don't speak Vietnamese, and if you speak terrible Vietnamese like me, I'm not going to risk messing up this word. The word for fill up in Vietnamese will be spoken by Oliver.
Đời.
Dough.
Đời.
Dough. Some people worry that you might get ripped off at gas stations. Maybe the price, the amount is not correct. Look, in my experience and in Tigit's experience, we've not really heard many reports of this. You can see the level, you can see the meter climbing up. The one piece of advice that I can give people is to check that the meter is at 0 when you're starting to fill up the tank. It's just a mistake, but sometimes gas station attendants forget to reset the meter for 0, so just make sure that it's a correct reading. You'll notice when you're traveling Vietnam that most restaurants specialize in one dish only. The pho restaurant will have pho. The com tam restaurant will have com tam. The bun cha restaurant will sell bun cha. You can memorize your favorite dish, the word, and you just look for that shining street sign when you're driving along. You can also go by smell. The smell of pho is pretty unmistakable and it calls to a lot of people. Something that foreigners do struggle a little bit in Vietnam is how early the schedule is for locals. People wake up early, they eat early, and they nap early. Lunch will finish around 11:30 or midday. If you're looking for lunch after 12 p.m, you need to forget about it. You'll go hungry. You'll see that most places are closed and they're finished. They've run out of their dish. As I said earlier, restaurants sell one dish, and it really does mean one dish. A lot of places won't have a drinks fridge for you to buy a Coca-Cola or a Sprite or a soft drink, but fear not, luckily most convenience stores are right next door to the restaurant. You can get your food, you can walk across the road and get your drink. And just to clarify, the restaurants that I'm talking about are the small street food, home style cafes on the side of the road when you're traveling. When you do get to your tourist destination, Nha Trang, Dalat, somewhere like that, you will find big restaurants with plenty of options. These restaurants that we're talking about are on the side of the highway and run out of families' homes. You'll find that restaurants look a little bit run down and cafes look quite nice. The culture here is very much like a French-inspired cafe culture. So you'll go and spend hours at the cafe, you'll take your laptop, you'll drink coffee, you'll maybe take some Instagram photos. But at the restaurants, it's very fast. You eat your meal and you go. You keep moving. The point of this video is Vietnam's almost too easy to travel. There's no place where you can't find food, water, gas, and friendly local people.